hard stuck in any rank, 9 out of 10, it is not your fault. I got two VAR reviews. I don't have to necessarily explain. You already know. If you've seen the previous clips to the playlist, I understand. I did announce my final year retirement and my channel retirement. But as soon as I want, like every single time, at this point, I'm a Yakuza protagonist at this point. Besides dealing with the IRL stupidity of these adults thinking they're mature and having people thinking I'm not mature, and this whole world being about a whole blame game, almost as blame watch, and everybody getting jealous for no apparent reason because someone's younger and successful, but hey, whatever. Okay. Now, I got two replays, and all I gotta say is, one of these games I end up going 14 from 17. Possibly even 14, 2 assists, and 17. But I want you to understand, as a DPS player who, you know what? Actually, before I even start this VAR review, this isn't, if you notice, my rank is a lot lower compared to back in Overwatch 1. I deleted that account because I got tired of the changes. I hated the fact they got rid of 6v6 because I knew Genji was about to take over. I knew so many of these characters that necessarily wasn't going to be meta, ended up becoming meta because, again, they don't understand the second tank with all the different tank synergy and comps affected the game. Now, I'm not even saying I'm the most elite player out there. I played in multiple tournaments, went deep, but I would guarantee get you 20 or 25 elims a game with less or 3 or 4 kills if I'm given the correct team. Now, and I will die if needed if it helps the team. Now, people in general in this game, from what I know, they'll always, I know excuse blame watch, as I like to call this game at this point, is a game where it's not about how good your team is, it's about how well you win the flip home. Now, of course, I'm finna do this VAR review myself because this game right here is just ridiculous. Now, of course, in the beginning, right? I'm spraying, everybody's doing the choke, right? Everybody's doing their thing. On the matchup like this. Now, I spray in the choke, mainly if it's not a Zarya or a Sigma, because at the end of the day, you spray in the choke. 9 out of 10, if y'all probably know why they were doing calling the one shot. The one shot was because people got tired of just randomly getting poked in the head by arrow. Better find getting poked in the head by a widow. Logic. But hey, I guess I understand with the storm arrow. I just say give them the scatter arrow back. But hey, it's the basic community, not everybody's accurate. Now, when it comes down to even picking certain heroes for the occasion, that comes in too. Now I'm skipping through most of this part because, again, as you're seeing, not trying to extend too far up. The whole game I've been playing a little bit further back. If the tank dies, I move back and all that. Just to show you my position, it ain't just me just running in like an idiot. It is me trying to play with my team. Now this is a lost team fight. So much for a lost team fight. I was trying to kill the soldier, but I couldn't get the kill in time. This game has a terrible issue when it comes down to its hit registers. And normally when I aim, I don't try to like move around. I try to just like stand still and shoot. Like, you know, activated visor. It was pretty questionable, but the visor, I was trying to get a quick flank and get 2 people, but it still worked out with the Reaper and Winston. They teamed up and did that, right? Okay. So, of course, again, I don't want to be in the main line. They have to come to us to stop the point, so I'm spraying through the choke. Notice that everybody's transitioning, so I move with them. And as you can see, this is basically just neutral play, right? Neutral play, getting here, playing through the choke, not trying to feed, moving the payload, killing when you be in that, right? Gets to the point where I'm just sitting on the payload, right? Here's where it all goes downhill. Okay. But just fast forward if you wonder what happened. So, of course, right? Someone gets triangle and eliminates the whole team. Combat mechanic to this game is amazing. Chase out the soldier up top. Visor got a good flank, in fact, very good flank that came off of this visor. I accidentally charged Zarya. Very good flank, in fact. Also, I didn't want to chase soldier. Okay, there we go. Done. That went perfect. Now the advisor is activated by the enemy team and the elimination circle, right? So I'll try to camp. Yeah, I got spotted. Of course, it's Zarya. Now, get used to her. You're gonna see her a lot. I want to also just keep track of her charge, all right? Okay, so I went on Farah because I didn't go on Farah yet. So I stick to Soldier, then swap. Because I was like, okay, if we got a Mercy, we got Mora, and you know, a Farah, this could work with the combination as with the team. It shouldn't be that bad, right? Again, that's not his fault. Not his fault. Not his fault. I swear it's not his fault. 100%. I could just be blind. Not his fault. Don't tell him. Everybody dies from time to time. Sometimes he gets sprayed. We all die at times. Now again, if you're wondering, 88. Still charging up that Zarya. Now, if you're wondering how I ended up dying, he actually came to protect me. Missed a few shots with the leg caps. Reaper started to gear it right through. Tried to kill a soldier. He bumped him, actually. That guy jumped. Again, at this point, you might as well just say, "Oh, battery charged." This Zarya is cool. Okay, so next team fight, right? That die already? Ooh, boy, this how you know. You could even say a DPS diff, right? Oh boy. Oh wow, low in health. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Die because of that. Again, if you want me to rewind it, I'm gonna show you how long I've waited. How long I waited, right? 1, 2, 3, 8, 4, 5, 6. No awareness. Literally, this is crazy. Yet they will blame you. These are the people that will blame you, right? Okay, whatever, right? I was like, fine. Alright. Except for me complaining saying I need healing like every other DPS player. I'm just gonna say forget it, right? Now, keep in mind, Zarya is still fully charged. Like, the tank is making my job and the DPS job a lot harder. Mainly, we got a fully charged Zarya, and he steady is charging the Zarya still. And yet, the reason why I'm dying is 9 out of 10. The Zarya fully charged. Then 2, with the lack of visual. Okay. Get healed a bit. Alright. Let's see here. Moving through. They're all having to pocket this one tank because guess what? They're all pocketing this tank so heavy because he is charging the Zarya. Yet the first thing they will question is, why is my DPS going negative? Not all cases your DPS can be bad, you know? As you're seeing here, they are over killing the tank because Zarya constantly is getting over 80% charge each encounter because of the tank. Now, of course, right? I tried my hardest, brought it back. And if you don't believe I had much impact on the Ender, I will show you. Just to show how insane it is for me, mainly with my track record and history, when I just cut on, like everyone else, to play a regular rank game. Because I've been getting tired of being in gold on console for God knows years that I've been playing this game. Because I see the matchmakers like, hey, we're going to give you a loss win. We're going to give you players that are intentionally not that good. Then after that, we expect you to carry it. And I understand the team synergies and comps like crazy, but yet, then you might as well just smurf. Yeah, I did. Smurf and get to GM and Masters. You know what I'm saying? Be like every other YouTuber. Smurf to GM. Down to GM. Okay. Now, here's the thing. I'm not finna flame the other DPS, nor The only issue I got, because see, Zai doing his job with me. We are both flanking. Zai just don't understand that at the end of the day, I'm going negative because of these three. Like, see here, there is no reason to still be shooting his Zarya. No reason. And guess what? You could say he extended forward from the tank. True, he did. He extended. But where am I? Back here. Away from the tank. Okay, fall on me. I charged Zarya a bit, right? I charged her a bit. But you'll notice while I was accidentally charging her, actually, it's funny because when I make mistakes, I will own up to this. Something that Blame Watch ain't known for. So when I charge somebody, I'll say, oh yeah, I did it, but I didn't intentionally do it. That's why I try to move my thing and hammer away from her a bit. Now here's the issue, right? The tank is this far back now. I am now this far back, and the rest of my team. Why? Miscommunication? Maybe my poor decision making. Probably because I thought we was going to try to stop the payload and defend our middle ground. But since he keeps charging Zarya, Zarya is making Orisa having to push back, and the healers are now double giga feeding her. So now I'm walking out. I'm now blocked in. Nothing I can do. I'm finna get focused because of our tank. I'm finna get focused because he's now running away. Look at him running away. They're all trying to heal this dude. Mora sees this, and the other support sees this. Yet they blame me because this is Blame Watch. When they should be questioning why is the Zarya at 80% for about 6 minutes within this match, right? Nah, it has to be the DPS is going 14 to 17, you know? Just makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense, you know? He's been trying. He's been swapping. He's been doing damage. He's been trying to work with the comp, doing all this. And guess what? I'm not even saying I'm the most god tier DPS, but I'll at least walk out this bitch with 20 elims. And guess what? I say elims because I don't care about damage done. I will get you kills and assists. 20 and 5. Every game. Every game. And guess what? Still charging as Zarya, are we? Wonder what our percentage is. Oh man, 76? No way! No way you're still charging as Zarya! Oh, Charger, please! Make your DPS's job harder. So now I know what you're gonna say. Why are you playing Pharah? They got Zarya. Okay, I'll show you something. Zarya can't really protect the team, right? That's why when I'm shooting, I'm intentionally, strategically shooting. But notice something, right? If you're seeing this, they're all looking at me now. You don't know why they're looking at me? Let's do it. Let's do a replay on this. All right, so I'm moving up, going out of the spawn room. Orisa, being the amazing god tier tank that she is, finally realizes, oh, I might be running my weapons to overheat. I doubt she decided to not shoot because it was a bubble. So now the Orisa is far back, and I'm now in the air. And again, I'm not blaming the supporters. They're overfeeding the tank because of the fact the tank don't understand position. And I get that, right? I get it. But here's the thing. Since the tank is this far back, I am in the air. Guess what everyone POV is at now because this Orisa so far back? Up, 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 Because of that, then Verse has to rush back and heal her, which causes him to go Yep, you seen the issue, right? So even though the Zarya died, I died because of the visor. I know what you're saying. Okay, you died because of the visor. Boo-hoo, what's the issue, right? Let me show you why I ended up dying due to this visor, right? So, actually, if you notice, when I was getting low on HP and I realized I was taking a lot of damage, the tank keeps on only want to push in when I push in. And that's the problem. like right here, visor. Visor's activated. I'm low on HP, so I try to get down on the ground. You see what I'm talking about? They're constantly pocketing the tank because of the fact that the tank keeps on taking too much damage. And look, the Mercy doesn't notice me because she's too busy trying to heal the tank, and I ended up dying by the visor. The Mercy is literally right next to me. But my fault, right? The DPS spawn. Because of this, she dies. She dies. And again, this is in gold. I understand. I'm not gonna have the best OG teammates, but if I'm gonna be in gold, I'm not gonna be disrespected like this. At this point, I'll just say, man, I'd rather just be on a... If the Overwatch rank system could please get me out of this rank, I don't even care if I just be in plat or diamond. Just take me out of this rank on my main account, please. Why is the MOR system being so mean to me? Then here's the thing. I know I'm gonna die here because the team fight was lost. The whole team just got doomed on by that rush. So there's nothing I could do on that. So that was a forced death. At this point, I think I was going probably 12 from 10 because of this. Notice how they're giga feeding her. Well, look, I bet the Zarya's over 80. Oh, okay. All right. Let's speed run this, Zarya. Show me how good. Show how we get it. Show how we get it. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so I've now come back from the spawn room. I ulted. But you don't know the issue here? She still charges Zarya. You expect, right? Alright, let me give the ball review. For this side, right? Okay. The soldier sees me. The Bastion sees me. So that was a bad ult to begin with, right? Here's my issue. You could say she could Suzu me. Maybe Mora could like damage, or maybe even like, you know, Orisa were to like aim for the Bastion, except for charging the Zarya. And the Zarya, because of this, has now reached a fully charge. And our supports are now double pocketing, feeding her. Again, remember, Soldier's still up top and he just blasts our team away. They don't notice this yet. Remember, they don't notice this yet. Look at that. She rushed in. Supports are now dying because everyone got so split. And then Kiriko, well, whatever the fuck. She couldn't fucking protect her ass. So, yeah. I realized it would be bad to push in. So, of course, I disengaged. Waiting for a group up. Like, as you see, I accidentally charged Zarya. I'll admit that. I accidentally charged her. I accidentally charged her again. I thought Genji would work here to reflect all this damage and spam, because apparently our Orisa, except for playing Sigma, she just don't. Like that first round, the first round was perfect. Perfect dive. Perfect get in and done. But for some reason, as soon as it's time, like when this dude Vision picked Zarya, this point just call this dude a top 100 Zarya, because apparently when he picked her, he didn't know how to act. Like when he picked Zarya, this dude just charged her, beat her. You got me just over here losing. I like my purpose of playing this game now. So now I'm just like, well, the game's over with. Because at the end of the day, the Zarya's gonna stay charged. Tank's gonna keep charging Zarya. It's not even just it's a deep DPS diff. This is why people yell tank diff. I am witnessing why people yell tank diff right now. This is literally, if not a actual tank diff. A literal tank diff, because for some of these games, I have to literally force myself to start to die. Here's the thing, I'm already heated. I'm heated.
Where's the fun in playing
The match
fair?
is already very heated as it is because I just lost that. So I was like, all right, fine. If I can't rely on the tank, I'm finna start to dive myself. So watch this, right? I begin to dive.
Gotcha.
I'm diving playing Sombra. Believe it or not, I do play flankers. I'm morally just known for playing his camp. But okay, I flank. Did do this, do that. Good ass elimination.
Flank off.
Then reload. I'm starting to get focused now. All right. TP up. Go invisible. Now, You can't even tell me that was a bad play. You can't tell me that was a bad play. Let me show you what happened. They were blaming me since now I'm going negative. So, our tank, during this moment where I literally am flanking, look at this. You can see this from his POV. He is still charging as Zarya. I killed the Bastion. Did my shit as a DPS. Killed somebody, got a quick elim. What does he do except for killing the goddamn Mercy? Does he A, charge Zarya that is already now at 76%? Or B, start focusing the Mercy because, hey, the Mercy is about to res somebody? Or B, you know what? Or just this. Don't even acknowledge Mercy rezzing somebody and make my elimination useless. So because of this, remember the Kiriko and the Mora is right behind him. So he's in a winnable state here. He could force Mercy to stop res. This would still be a 5v4 because I would still be alive. Because the only reason why I died was because of the fact I was about to reattempt that kill because of his mistake. I start to reattempt that kill. And not only that, but since Soldier now knows that I'm about to reattempt this kill because I revealed my position, I ended up dying. And I'm not focusing much on the other DPS because he's trying his hardest too. He accidentally charged Zarya. He's doing his part too. He's trying. Yeah, of course, he's going to try to blame me too because I'm going negative. But that's why I say, look at the VOD. Of course, they ain't going to look at it, so I did it myself. Because this is sickening to me. Sickening to me how this Zarya literally just averaged 80% the whole game because of this man. 80% charge because of this dude right here. Still charging as Zarya. Yeah, wondering why. And I'm over here trying to play through this overly charged Zarya. And I try my hardest. I try my hardest to play around this heavily charged Zarya, the lack of healing, and then it's not even damage. The dude Zarya's doing damage. I'm even playing like a scavenger and doing assisted kills just to try to keep this game alive. Yes, I'm playing like a scavenger.
Ready for battle.
At this point, I just played Junkrat, and whatever said was done with that match, bro. I gave up. I'll just say, it literally just went like this, bro. Dude thought he could mirror the Zarya. At this point, bro, the whole match was done. He was still charging the Zarya. It was just GG's, bro. It's literally like matches like that, bro. If you're going negative and you're dealing with supports that are just blind, and then you have a tank that is just like not, wanting to push in because you got to push into the front line and stuff. 9 out of 10, bro. If you lose these games, bro, it's not even your fault if you're playing like me. Like, if you're going negative, doing a whole bunch of damage output, having to be like a scavenger, swapping from character to character to keep the game alive, it's not your fault. Now, this is normally, if the game makes it balanced or decent, which this is what I was playing Platinum Diamond, because of this, well, I guess more of gold to around low diamond-ish lobbies where I'm actually giving competent teammates. But basically, this ain't really gonna be a rant vibe, but it's more gonna be like one of the vibes of just gameplay wise, right?
Help me move the payload.
So, of course, I know Widow and Attack is a meme, but okay, I'll admit, I'm not the best Widow when it comes down to headshots, but I will at least go for body shots, alright? Now I want to check, see if she was about to steal flank. I know it likes to keep my crosshair around head level, but just to show I'm not just completely just missing shots, I'm actually doing my part, and part of this push was getting a bit held because of this Widow pick. Boom, boom. Let's get more of this. This is kind of boring gameplay right here. Then after that, they're flying up, moving back. me trying to get my distance from the Echo. I know it'd be pinging who's low and everything and try to help. Realize it was a lost cause, so I backed out.
Still untouchable.
And again, this is why I'm giving actual competent teammates. You know, if I'm giving competent teammates, where it's like we know they're at least decently, or at least probably even necessarily we're on equal par or even better, I can at least perform at that said level if need
No
be.
one can hide.
That's where it's not even just like it's in a community. I play with teams that don't do a lot of communicating. And my high school team, bro, we didn't even do that much talking. We just pinged, did our stuff. No one did call out. We just spoke to the nearest person. As you see, there's a lot of these kills at one point was coming off of me assisting. Now, don't worry. I'm not here to just show a Widow play, even though I'm kind of like, you know, that Widow. When it comes down to like, you know, making people rage quit, complain about one taps. But really, over the years, though, I kind of value more the body shot than the headshot. With these health pool increases and me trying to like adjust to the new Overwatch stuff, it just got awful. Now again, everyone, as you see, is doing their part. As I like to say, everyone carry their own weight. If I'm just giving more teams like that, that's fine. This is more of a balanced fight, and I like this. Both teams are actually good.
Thank you.
So now, when I play Creep, I see a tank. I like to do this because at the end of the day, I don't know why Creep be single fire, but just that. Why? Why won't Creep just do this? It is literally more consistent, mainly on bigger targets. Look at that. Just use this dude as an old back. Like, oh boy, it's crazy. Now again, you could say the Kiriko should have healed me. I should have never died right there if my healer was not healing. Prior though, she was in her own team fight. She didn't ping or say nothing, so I couldn't help her. So I didn't even know there was a tracer in our back line because there was no ping. So the tracer snuck up and took me out because no communication. Again, not every death is your fault, and if a YouTuber says, oh, it's because you gotta sit here and not die. Well, here's the thing. When you have stuff like this, you are gonna die. Mainly when there's no communication, you can't prevent those deaths. If you can prevent your deaths, then do it. If you have to constantly die in order to win the game, I say do it. Even if it means they're gonna make fun of you saying don't play some hero with this, because at the end of the day, I'd rather you go, you know, 15 from 18 and still win the game than go 15-0 and lose the game. Because evidently, something had to go wrong. If you have to force your way in that game by constantly dying just to get something going, then yeah. Again, remember, everyone's playing up the part, everyone's doing their thing. This is why I like to say carrying their own weight. Hitting my shots, you know, everybody's healing. There are mistakes that will be made like on any team and miscommunicate. The sports ain't always gonna be perfect. You know, Halo's moving. And notice how every single time when I shoot somebody or when they're low, I am pinging. I am always letting them know, hey, they are low. Now, why a high noon is because this will force them away from Halo. I know this from prior experiences when I nearly lost the game because of a damn high noon window in the nano. Now, of course, when they get close like that, just fan the fucking hammer, just take that shit home. No point of you single shot, just fan the hammer. They get too close, just fan the hammer. That's literally why there's a reason when he slides, he reloads. Just fan the hammer, slide. Fan the hammer, slide. They get too close to you, that's your defense. Fan the hammer, slide. It's simple as that. Now, okay. Now, here's another thing I like too. Is the fact that May is not really a hero I'm known for playing either, but I'm actually good with it. Actually, I play a bunch. Well, the LSUS tournament, I was playing May and Widow, which was the meta at that time in Overwatch. But I mainly decided to opt for the beginning of playing support. Now, of course, you know, like everybody, I ain't gonna hit every single shots. Okay, I at least made the echo go away. Now, of course, I like to do this to tank. I'm so used to it, even now I still do it, like everybody else. What I like to do. I like being a tank support. Alright. Boop! Cuts off half of their team. Bad use window. Now, I know you could say, oh, these are a lot of missed shots, but let me explain. Yes, but at the same time, I'm just randomly shooting because you never know who might just walk around there by accident. That's why when I shoot, I don't even focus on aiming on nobody. I just spray at head level and just shoot. Because you just don't know who's going to just run into it. You'll be surprised. I did that because I want to protect our Ryan. Now, again, the most fair ult in the game, I swear, there's a lot of things Overwatch I do not like, and that's one stupid ultimate right there. Okay. Of course, you know, this is that I press triangle, I win the whole game. Ultimate. So, come back to the team fight that's going down. They're sustaining and doing their part. And it's not like I got the better team here. Again, this is balanced out. Just the only thing that's worked is just better teamwork and communication, which is always the best outcome, right? And I tend to want to ice wall, get peek, see if the enemy's locating, where they're going to push through, and all that. So next team fight starts. Oh my god. Yep, I even pinged the Mercy. I want to stop the Mercy from even coming there. I seen the window, so I realized that thing got window. So that's their last hope for survival. So I just went ahead and did my part. Just did the ultimate. Try to snipe Mercy out of the air, but apparently I'm the great here they're trying to give me to. Yeah. What can I say? Alright, let's see here. I died. He was trying to help. Boys doing damage. Evidently they tried. they tried. See, again. This is what I like to see. Now I thought we was about to end up losing that fight. That's why I was a little bit like, let me swap the songbirds. And I was like, hold up, now they won it. So this is last team fight. You know, you never know how last team fights will go. Mainly when you just press triangle and just win the whole game. And yes, she copied me. You should already know where this is going. Again, he was in the whole middle of the team. Press triangle, walk through the team, just win the game. Nothing you can do there. Press triangle and win the game. Well, I should say win the team fight. Okay. So, next team fight hits. Every situation, but this time I successfully pinned him away from his healer. Watch this miss-a-thon. W aim, I tell you. Alright, then freeze them through. And that team fight was won. Yep, I pressed triangle and won the game. Won the team fight. I know it seems weird that I use that ult, but yo, we was all scattered. Wasn't big, but I'll say, well, now I think about it, 6v6, that wouldn't be that big. I'm gonna skip this. Oh, was that another press triangle and win the game ultimate? Don't tell me I was a triangle and I just won the whole game. Yep, it was. Press triangle and I win the whole game. I even try to ice wall him. I'm telling you, bro. This is why I hate these new heroes. It takes
As
so
part of the
little
scientific
skill.
method.
He just press triangle won the whole team fight, and I'm just supposed to say, wow, this player he really excelled at his level. This is really a GM Masters level player. Iced him off again. He started running for his heels. Actually, we got Mercy out. Alright, so again, I'm in stall phase mode. Iced him off. I isolated him from his healers. I can't blame the supports, right? Can't blame the supports. Guess what? You trying to keep Ron alive. Is she not? I don't know what. Oh, she probably thought so. Yep, try to keep Ron alive, right? That's what happened. Try to keep Ron alive. Yep. She prioritized Ron. Again, it showed you how bad Ron is in most cases, because again, you have to giga feed him just to keep him alive. So again, you could easily say these deaths partially were not even because of my fault. But just like that. So hey, at the end of the day, even though I am on borderline retirement, I just wanted to keep these in here. I'm probably gonna archive these to say, when it's all said and done, if you are hard stuck, 9 out of 10, it is not your fault. It's literally the matchmaker not liking you that day. So if you feel like you're trash or bad at this game, take a look at this. I know a lot of people ain't finna see this shit, probably have nobody. But take this as a lesson learned that yes, this is the reason why so many people create these Smurf accounts with their MMR, and they like to keep it hidden because if people know their real MMR, then the type of players they're fighting against, they'll stop playing rank. So just know the system is rigged up because all the system will do is pair you up with people like them, force you to carry them, and your win-loss is going to be look consistent like this, and you will never be able to climb. So unless you're there for that golden gun, which back in Overwatch 1 I had about 6 of them by playing open queue and competitive, then there's no point. This is literally just keep you playing the game. So as the 1,200-hour player who literally was playing this as a esports at one point, I would tell you to have fun in this godforsaken racism.